Chloe Demir of Save the Victual. Hope everybody's doing amazing today. Today we are going to be playing with some BH Cosmetics. I know I'm a little bit late to the monthly birthday games, but it took me a while to find some color stories that really spoke to me, and the ones that did were August, the Peridot, and September, the Sapphire. Curious to see what October, November, December are going to be like, but I definitely, the end of the year for me is feeling better. I'm a May baby, but I wasn't quite as fond of the May one. I almost got it, but when it came to greens, this one was a little bit better. So if you'd like to see the inside of these palettes, see how we created this dual eye look, we did 4 looks all together, so 2 times dual looks. Not going anywhere right now, so we thought we could do that. So if you want to see how we got to this look, see what these palettes are like, you've come to the right place, and keep on watching. Okay, so now it is fun time. We got 2 of the BH Cosmetics monthly birthday palettes. So far, I'm actually a May baby, but that color palette didn't speak to me. But August and September did. So this is the August palette. Those are the colors there. And then this is the one for September. Both so beautiful. So I think, because I was a little bored today, and they just came in the mail like a couple hours ago, to let's play with a little bit of makeup. So we'll start with doing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the August palette. We're going to do a look on each eye. Then we will do a look with the Sapphire palette, and then I'll finish my face off for that one, and maybe even play with some of the new Kaleidos lipsticks that I got. So let's start with eyes. So I'm going to go and I'm going to grab, okay, so we're just going to take this brush here. It's from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe collection here, and a little of the Anastasia of Beverly Hills eye primer, and then we're going to go and prime our eyes. All right, there we go. Our eyes are all primed, and now we are going to play with the Peridot palette. So we've got definitely some fun greens, orange. It's definitely a nice autumn palette. You know I always want to play with greens. So let's start with the darkest color in the palette, which is a green. And then let's see how that looks. So maybe we'll do one eye using the greens and then the other eye using the oranges in the palette. So we'll just put this out on the outer corner. Then all the brushes I'm using are Morphe brushes. They're either the colored handles from the Pride collection or the white handles from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe collection. I got them on a deep, deep discount on the Morphe sale. And I've been liking them so far. So I've been running them through their paces. So there is that nice dark green color on the outer corner. I used to use BH Cosmetics a lot, and then I don't know why, I just stopped. And then when those ice cream shop palettes came out, I got the pistachio one, which I love. So I've been wanting to get some more palettes, and then these looked so good. So these were what finally made me bite the bullet and get some more. Though I was tempted by the other sweet shop ones as well. But as we all know, greens are my jam. So there's the there. So that's the dark green. So now we have a darker green shimmer and a light shimmer. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to put the darker shimmer on the main part of the lid, and then we're going to take the main color, the Peridot, and we're going to put that on the inner corner. I don't know how much I want to actually play with the glitter though. I'm going to take that middle one. I'm going to put it on the same brush, and I'm not going to spray it or anything. We want to see how these go on just by themselves. Oh, that's super nice. So yeah, it doesn't need a spray or anything. A nice sticky base seems to do the trick. Yeah, I'm super liking that. So that's definitely a nice green look. A little bit more of the dark green on the outer corner. These blend really well. It doesn't look like they need a lot of help, that's for sure. So, and then let's take this other little Morphe brush. It's a little bit denser. The Pride ones don't have anything listed with names on there. And I believe this one was the JH44, 44 or 45. So now let's go into Peridot, the lighter shimmer, and we're going to do that for the more of the inner part of our eye. And same thing too, I want to just try these ones with no setting spray. Well, looks like I am going to lose my battery. So I'm going to quickly pause here, pop in a new battery, and then we will be, there we go, battery back in. Alrighty, so we were working on that inner corner. Yeah, that's super nice. I am actually going to break down. I'm going to try and see if the shimmer does go on more intense with a spray. And yes, it does. There we go. These are really nice. So let's just bring the shimmer down a little bit. And then for the bottom, we're just going to go and repeat to the dark green shade on the outer part. Into the middle. And then we will take a little bit of that medium shimmer and pop that there. And there we go. So that's our shadow on that eye. And then let's do the other eye, and then then I will finish it off with some mascara and liner. So for the other eye, we were going to do the oranges and brown in there, I think, and maybe we will use that glitter. So I'm gonna go into this color right here. I don't have the glasses on me. Nope, but I do have this. So we're gonna go into the color. So the dark green that I have in the outer corner was Brave. The Enthusiastic was the darker shimmer, and the light shimmer was Peridot. And I'm now gonna go into the color Independent, this one, that one right there, and then I'm going to do that one on the outer portion of the other eye. So, and maybe what with this eye, I'm going to go and I'm going to go and raise it up a little bit. Like so. Right over. Yeah, so let's just do a winged look on this eye. There. Like so. Oops, there we go. It's a nice color there. And then we're gonna go into the color Generous. We're gonna do that into the middle. So, and then you can see that there is there is a color differential between the two, but not as drastic as it seems when you look at them in the pan. And then for the front, we are going to go into the yellow color, which is called Outgoing. I'm gonna grab a smaller brush like so. And we're gonna do that for the outer third. Oh, that's a super nice yellow. I like that. So bring that over into that peachy shade, peachy orange shade. Got that pat on. And then taking a nice and fluffy brush with no color on it, I'm gonna go and just give this a little bit of a blend. And then pat on the actual lid part. We don't want to blend them together, but we do want them to not look like there's a harsh line between if we can. There we go. Then we'll repeat the same on the bottom. And we'll look at that glittery shade. And there we go. That's the look we've got going there with the peaches. And then we're going to go into this glitter shade, which is called Spirited. And then I don't have any glitter glue on me here. Oh, this is soft. Ooh, you have to be careful. Ooh. I was gonna like dig a hole right in there. Yeah, that is a super, super, super soft glitter. And then we'll just give it a spray. And then let's pop that. Oh, that's nice. Wow, that goes on really nice, like almost like very creamy. Not like a normal glitter at all. Pull that over the yellow shade, using the yellow as like more of a base. And then for the inner corner, I'm going to add a little bit of the Peridot Palette. So that's our first two looks, and that is using the Peridot palette. I'm going to go and now put on some liner and some mascara, and then we can do a close-up. So we'll be back in a second. Okay, and then here we are. We're back. So I just put on a little liner and then a little bit of lashes of mascara. I'm just using the e.l.f. Big Mood, and that is the eye looks that we have here. So there's our green look, and then there's our yellow and our orange look. So that's it there. So let's move it out a little bit. I'm just kind of playing with how my camera is sitting. But anyways, that is our look that we've got here. And yeah, so I'm gonna go and wash this off. We're gonna put on some base, and then we are going to play with the Sapphire palette. So just keep on watching. Okay, so now we've got some base on and we're ready to play with the Sapphire palette. All right, what are we doing today? I've been really liking the combo of green and blue, so I think we're gonna try that. So let's start with a little bit of the black in the outer corner. I'm going to use this kind of like packing brush there. I believe that's black. We're gonna find out in a second. It's either that or it's super dark green. Let's see. I think it's a super, super duper darker green, but it is so dark green that it looks black. And then I think, let me grab another mirror. Yeah, it is. I still can't tell. The name of the color is, what is it called? Organized AF. That doesn't help me. I'm gonna say it's a super dark green. It doesn't 100% read seem to read black to me. What I want to do is I think I do want to wing this out. So let's wing that out there. There. Yeah, it's a super dark green, not a black, but it is so dark. So let's do that. So I think I'm gonna do one eye at a time because I still haven't quite decided if I want to do two, because I'm not going anywhere. So I could do two looks with this eye as well. So I think that's maybe where we are leaning. Okay, so let's just, we can darken more later. We've just kind of got a shape and then we've placed it. So that was Organized AF, and now we're gonna go into the color Confidence, which is the green. I'm going to use another kind of packing brush. And then let's do the green. We'll place that in the middle, and then we're going to drag it into the other dark green or black or whatever this color should be. Should go look it up and then see what the description is, and if I remember I'll put it on the video. But yeah, I think it reads more as dark green than black, and I think that's got to be what it is. And I'm just going to pull the green over, and I'm going to take a fluffier brush, and then we'll just go a little blendy, smooshy, smooshy. Five points if you can tell me who says that all the time. Blendy, smooshy, smooshy. There we go. So I've got the dark green going into that green black. Kind of all blended in there. I kind of like that. And then let's go into this shimmery blue, and it's called Cool. And then I'm going to take a brush like this. It's a little bit denser. And then I'm going to dip it in there, and then I'm going to use a little bit setting spray, because with the other palette that seemed to give some extra zhuzh. And then we're going to stick that into the front and blend that into the green. Ooh, that's fun. I like that. Let's go in a little closer. How pretty is that? I'm going to add some more of the green back in though. So I'm gonna actually have another brush like that. Yeah, so I've got another one of these little brushes, and I'm gonna go into the green. And I'm gonna, even though it's a matte, I'm gonna spray it as well and see if that will make it a little bit even more darker when I put it here. That is fun. So then on the bottom, so let's repeat the same. I'm gonna very carefully put in a bit of the green, making sure to match up to our wing. There we go. And then I think for the inner corner, let's take this silvery blue, and that is called Sporty. So that's that one there. So that I was using that green, that blue, that was the one I was using on the outer, and now we're going to put a little bit of this in the inner corner. And that's that look there. All right, so now let's do the other side. I'm also going to do a wing. We'll do that the same, but we're going to work in some different colors. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the color Sympathetic, which is this kind of blurply color. And I'm going to put that onto the outside. And then let me grab that packing brush that no, is that the packing brush? No, it's a 51. Yeah, this is the packing one. And then we're also going to take the little card and then we're going to see if we can match it up. So I just had that out to the side and then brought that so I think. All right. Well, hopefully that's sort of the same, but like I said, I'm not going anywhere, so it doesn't matter. So we're going to take some more of that blurple. And then we'll take that fluffy brush, and then we're just going to blend a little here. Yeah, the shape's not quite the same, but again, we're just playing with this and I'm not going anywhere, so it's all good. And then I'm going to go into the main color, which is Sapphire, and then we're going to bring that into the front of the eye. And I'm going to also use a bit of setting spray. And it's just my Cover FX one that I'm still using. This bottle just keeps going and going. And then we're going to pop that front to center. Yeah, it's a really pretty color. I'm hearing some people were saying that they didn't feel like mascara on my eye, didn't feel like that this was sapphire enough, but then another YouTuber was saying that sapphires can come in various shades and that this is one of them. So there we go. Okay, I'm going to take a bigger brush because I think it just needs a little bit more floof to get what I want. I thought a packing one would work better, but I think it needs more of this type of a brush. Yeah, that's pretty too. And then I kind of got that. I'm going to go and add a little bit more of that first color just to intensify it. And then let's try, which we used on the, should we use the glitter? Yeah, we'll use the glitter on the inner corner. Yeah, should we use the glitter? No, I'm going to use that, actually that bluey silver one again. That is called Sporty, actually. Take a chunk of it. And then what I'm going to do is go from the corner and then just maybe, yeah, a little bit more in. That's pretty. We'll do a close-up in a second. And then on the bottom, we'll repeat the same colors. Shimmers, the silver one, silvery blue here is pretty soft too. And so there we go. So let's do a close-up before I go to finish these off. So there we go. There's the first eye, and then there is the second eye. What do we think? Right? This is a fun palette. I really like this one. All right. So I'm going to go back out and then I'm going to finish up my eyes, put on some lashes, and then we can come back, or maybe even some lipstick, and then we can come back and then we can have a quick chat about these palettes. Okay, 1 second. Hey, we're back. So we went and put on some lashes, put on a little lipstick. I'll have a video up for the lipsticks as well because this is from the Kaleidos trophy set. So this is one of the colors that I'm testing out. But this is the eye looks that we created. So we've got the one that was more of a green. Hold on, right way. Hold on. One that is more of the Blorples. This is supposed to be sapphires, and then the greens with a bit of blue as well. So I really like this palette. So that is the Sapphire Palette. So once again, that is the color story there. And then what we did for the first two looks, the Peridot, and I really like that one too. This one's going to take a little bit more playing for me. Like I'm good at working with greens because greens are my favorite. Oh, there you go, how it looks. And the yellow and greens, but I definitely like it. And I really liked that, the glitter, surprisingly. And I'm not really a glitter person. Usually the only glitter I kind of like is Juvia's Place. But this was nice and soft, and when I washed it off, it felt a little gritty, but when I was putting it on, it was really, really smooth. And like I said, it didn't need any kind of glitter glue. It didn't seem to go everywhere. I think I had one little dot on my forehead, but that was it. So I really enjoy these two palettes. So yeah, if you liked these looks, if you just liked finding out about these palettes, give us a like, comment, and subscribe, or maybe even hit that notification bell. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends. We can do dual eye looks and play with BH Cosmetics together. I hope you have a fantastic day, afternoon, evening, whenever you see this, and I hope to see you soon.